Welcome to the locker, episode 37 of season 4. I'm your man, A. White, along with V Styles.
What's going on, man?
We already had a little pregame, man. Got a little pregame with Cats Talk Wednesday with Vinny, Artie, and Terry Brown. Go check them guys out. Check out the podcast, Roku, and all that. Go check them out, man. See what me and Van had to say. See what they got to say. Check them out every Wednesday. Go there, have your little wine and a little pregame. Then you come with us, man. Bring out the hard, bring out the bourbon with us. But
bring out that moonshine. We ain't doing no bourbon. Bring out that moonshine.
Yeah, the shine. You can bring out the shine.
Yeah, bring that shine out.
Man, shit. I got man, I don't even really want to stay up late, man. But there's a lot to unravel. And I think people came to the right place. If you hear, you came to the right place because 3 things. We started off hot against Missouri, wound up fizzling out. 2, Stoops says, well, apparently they was running gassers or something. It sounded like he had to make a comment in the media that he was disciplining them. Like,
right.
We running. I don't know. I didn't hear it, so don't let me speculate. But there was something made. There was something made that he was disciplining. Like, we get some things straightened out. Like, you just disciplining these kids, however long in the season. 3rd point, Van House. Players only meetings.
Oh shit!
Only few people know what a players only meeting means, or we can speculate. We're not gonna say. We're gonna speculate. Hold on, let me grab my beverages. It's not an alcoholic beverage, it's some unsweet tea. So, I mean, we talk about the game we're gonna see coming out of there. I put a call in to Fred White and them, the Volunteers.
Okay.
The former national champion, Tennessee's last national championship team, or is it they only?
No, I don't think it's the only. I thought Majors won one. I thought.
I got to call into them so that we could get them on, man, and return the favor from last year because they said they was going to take us for a drubbing, and they took us for a drubbing. Anyhow, how are you today? How are you feeling? Let's start it off with this. How are you feeling? Are you still on the bandwagon? And is this bye week going to help or hurt the Cats? Because I'm hearing both sides.
I'm not sure how. I mean, it helps. I mean, the bye week helps you physically. That's without a doubt. I don't care what anybody says. The bye week comes whenever it comes at a good fucking time. I don't care whenever it comes. It is a good time. Now, will these things get fixed? Is on the players. I'm not sure. They haven't shown the level of maturity. Really, if you really think about it all season, if you really think about the first 3 games, and I love the first 3 games to kind of help you build that momentum, it didn't happen. It wasn't like we stacked up. Like, there's no problem with starting off game 1 a little bit lower, then game 2, then game 3. We went lane 1, and we kind of stayed even game 2 and game 3, if you ask me. We made a step up defensively against Florida. But those first 3 games, I'm gonna say this. This is how we're gonna do in the locker. There's a lot of shit that you can change. You can change. Some kids can give better effort, right? You can work a little harder in practice. You can, when the coaches are around. You can weight lift a little bit better when the coaches are around. You can do all these things when the eyes are on you. Are these players mature enough to do things when the eyes are not on them? That's what I want to know. Because, back now these days, you ain't got to go to the damn craft center to look at film. You go right at home, go to your girl crib and be like, all right, hey, babe, look, I'm going to take about 30 minutes. Let me watch this film for about 30 minutes. Then I'm going to come back to you. You can be You can be yeah, you can be at Panera Bread. You can be at Raising Cane. Pull out your little phone. Let me check about 3 or 4 plays and see where we at. Are they willing to put in the extra time on their own? Because there are some things that ain't got nothing to do with coaching that I'm not sure they are doing the extra to be as good as they can be.
Which goes back to some of my original statements. The problem, you can't force them to. Like, if you know what's best for them, there was somebody on Instagram, a guy who had a Power 5 Division I basketball scholarship, and he going on there telling them, like, he had a small, like, Division III school or something. Not saying there's anything wrong with it, but he was making a point, like, man, I had all that. I ain't have to go to class. Man, work was easy, but he ain't have to do it because he said, I'm playing ball. Like, I'm just gonna ball. And I'm telling this dude might be like 22, 20, 21, 22 years old, letting everybody know, like, man, if y'all out there not listening to coaches when you say you got to get these books and certain things, so it's still nothing's changed from when we was kids. You was only MF, I know, take their books on the trips and, studying. But a lot of folks was like, man, we're going to go play this game. We're going to get back to Lexington, man. I'm hitting up Looney Tunes. We hitting up, we hitting the block. I ain't even going back to the hotel. I mean, I'm not even going back to the crib. I'm going straight to the club. As soon as we get in our car from over another, we downtown. So I'm just saying, I mean, I feel what you're saying. The problem we do have is that they cannot force them to do anything extra. And it's obviously ain't no extra being done. And this is what I was going to get to. I ain't even get a good chance. But we talked about it on Cats Talk Wednesday. What is the players only meeting going to be like? My whole thing, and I'm saying, only person I can see Kenneth Horsey, only person I can see standing up in front of everybody, because most of the people are transfers. They don't have a chance. Even as good as Ray is doing, Ray ain't that guy to do it because, motherfucker, hold on. You can't. Like, you the only person have experienced success, you can't be the one. Trevin? What is Trevin, a junior?
I think Trevor's a senior, isn't he? Wasn't he a 2019 class? I don't think it was 2020. I thought that 2020 class was D-line.
I thought D-Jack was a senior and Trevin was a junior. Because that was only one of the people I was thinking. Trevin could be one that could Trevin is a junior. Trevin's a junior.
So it was 2021?
I don't know nothing about that. I just know he's a junior. I just looked up the thing real quick.
Oh, that's right. No, he is.
D-Jack is a senior.
Because he can leave, but he's not, his eligibility hasn't ran out. He played the 3 years. This is third. Yes, you're right. Because 2021 was the damn Florida game for the blocked field goal. That was his freshman year. Yes, you're right.
Right. So that's where I'm kind of getting down to the point where, like, speculation on, let's just speculate for a minute, which we rarely do on here. What do you speculate the topics were? First of all, who do you think did most of the talking? Before we get down to the game situation, who do you think did most of the talking? And what do you think the topics were? Knowing what you know, no, this is a locker, so they ain't no.
Well, I'm thinking.
Well, hey guys, no, like, what do you? Or
if
it was you.
All right, so. I'm basing this all on this. I'm basing this all on the Twitter mic'd up stuff I saw during the fall camp. Eli Cox.
I forgot about Eli. Okay.
I can see Horsey. I'm stretching for this. This is a Gumby stretch on this one. Because Deion Walker ain't saying shit. I don't think Ox
is too young for one.
Well, I'm just saying, but his weight, no pun intended, he got some weight. He can pull something though.
Yeah,
Dion is
he can. Yeah,
he can. But I don't think he ain't gonna talk. I don't think Ox is gonna talk. JJ Weaver ain't gonna talk. So to me, on defense, the only guys I can see is I would say, hold on, let me preface this. Because there are other in Memphis that gonna want to talk, but their words are gonna be a little more empty. The only two people I can think of that Trevor Wallace is the one that's a little bit of a stretch because I don't think he talks that much. Then the biggest stretch is Max Harrison.
Yeah, nah.
That's what I'm saying. But I'm trying to find
hold on. But does it have to come from success? Because I'll say now you drew me a couple names, but Kenneth Horsey, I came back for an extra year. I ain't come back for this bullshit.
Right.
I didn't come back. This ain't the team I know.
Right.
And there's a lot of things, there's a lot of different angles he can go. But go ahead.
Who is the person?
Man, your boy Lake Dog chimed in. I don't want to jump on his head, but right now ain't the time for him to be.
I just don't see nobody on that. But here's the thing, and this I wholeheartedly believe this. If you don't work hard in practice, but you talk, those words not validated. You validate your verbals by your work ethic. Because I'm not following motherfuckers that just talk and don't do shit. If you ain't gonna do shit, keep your ass quiet. So to me, I'm only following hard workers who then talk when they need to talk. I don't need no diarrhea of the mouth MF for coming to me all every day. I don't need that. Now, when shit ain't going right, hey man, get your ass up. Let's go. Now then I'll be like, all right, when he talks, he only talks when he needs to. So I don't know, man. I think I'm sitting here thinking about it. I really think losing DeAndre Square and losing Jock Jones fucking hurts this defense more than people are gonna give credit for. Because I don't think anybody else is on that defensive side that carries any weight right now.
Trevin, D-Jack's a senior, but D-Jack, like you said, he ain't got a.
But he seems quiet though.
Right.
I guess I'm trying to. The person who seems like it's like
What about Ox? What about Ox?
I don't think Ox is gonna say nothing. That's just me. I don't know. You tell me.
Man, no, I know. I'm with you. My whole point is, I'm not about to sit back and keep taking L's, and they can have their own little rooms.
No,
but
you're right.
So it's here go the next portion of this whole issue. Is it a problem that you and I cannot pinpoint somebody who you think could bring it to the table? Because you can't be, and that's where I think a Stoops thing. There's a lot of blame to go around. This is what I think is a Stoops thing. You cannot, and we talked about this off air. You cannot be comfortable coming back to my sideline as a player. I'm saying as a player to my meeting room, to our locker room, knowing you jacked up and not offer an apology, show some type of remorse, or work your ass off on Monday. Or Monday, you out there clanking pads. You could not come back. And I'm saying, the only reason I'm saying this, because Georgia might have took our wheel at some point. We might have came on through our best haymaker, which fell short. But then we come back out this week, we start off hot and then fall back. I just don't understand the culture of, I got a whole nother angle I'm going to take too. I just can't understand the culture of these guys coming in, playing the game, knowing where problems are, and walking away. You got to come to me, my bad. Hey, you go. If I'm the offense, I'm going, my bad. Hey, our bad. We got you. We give them that Tim Tebow speech. But for the past couple, even the past couple years, for the most part, but these past couple weeks, even when we was playing the action schedule, the MACtion schedule, there was still some stuff going on that people really wasn't addressing it. Hey, look, we got away with this shit. You ain't doing that next week.
Right.
Why everybody's so scared to call somebody out? We taking this L together. Whether he do, and that's one thing Tyrone Wheatley taught me with the Rams. Whether he mess up, we taking that L together.
Right. this is what, oh boy, you said a lot of good shit right there. A lot. You know what's fucked up with all that you said though? I thought the Georgia game could have been an issue, right? But obviously it wasn't. We came out fucking blazing. Defense 3 and out, went down and scored.
Yeah.
Defense, I think 4 or 5 plays, scored. It wasn't that. Here's the other fucking bad part about it. Even with all the bad shit that happened, right? The damn touchdown punt team, the turnover after half.
Yeah.
Dude, we ended the third quarter up 21-20. Even with all the bullshit that happened the first 3 quarters, we were still up. On top of that, Ray Davis not getting the fucking touches he should have gotten. We still up 21-20. So when you, and I'm gonna say this, in the moment, because I am a fan, I am livid. You motherfuckers gave up. How the fuck you lose to this team at home? Then going over the field, I'm like, dude, how many points we left out on the field? 14-21? How many fucking short fields we gave them? I think if you look at the damn, I remember this. They drove. It's kind of unfair to say this because the third quarter ended with them at the 2-yard line. so it's kind of unfair to say they only did this many yards. But dude, they went 2 yards, like 30-some yards, and like a few more yards to kick the field goal.
Right.
It wasn't like they drove on us. So they scored them 18 points because of BS stuff. They scored them 18 points because, I don't know, man. It's just shit ain't clicking offensively. And then the worst thing that happened, I've been on this side of the equation. When the offense not clicking and the defense feels like, fuck, bro. We gave y'all almost, did they give them 2 turnovers? They gave them 1.
One got called back.
Okay. We're giving you turnovers. And what are y'all doing? Y'all only scored 7 points in the second half? Are you serious? Like, we are supposed to be a complementary team. We supposed to work together, hand in hand. Where are these fucking points? Because one of the points in the second half is kind of ours. We gave y'all a pick. So that's kind of, we got to share that one. So you only put up 2 on your own. So where, can I get another 2? But you can't, as a defense, you can't be that selfish. You got to say, my job is to stop them. I don't care they get the ball on the half-yard line, they got to drive 99.5 yards. Our job is to stop them. And I'm not sure, sometime in that game, I think there was a moment, because then we came back. Because if you really think about it, that last possession after the interception, they only got a field goal. So we kind of stemmed the tide a little bit between the start of the third quarter and the end of the game. But there's a little moment in between there where guys started, they didn't want pulling the rope like they should have.
Here's something I did kind of want to get your perspective. They moved me out of the DB room my freshman year, man. They said Mo Williams needs somebody to take the hits during practice so he can be fresh on Saturday. So I had to go back to offense. This is serious, man. People keep overlooking this, but this is extremely serious to me because I think it speaks volumes. So tune in and turn y'all volumes up. But so me and Van about to kind of answer something. And if it don't get to where I expected to get to, something ain't right. The fake punt. Here's two things, man. We went after the punt prior. Why? I don't know. So we might have saw something.
Mm-hmm.
We went after it. And I was like, damn, we got a lot of lead. We went after it. So I don't know if this is for certain. So they come out in a fake punt because they expect us to come after it. Obviously, we're in a punt safe. So you should call the fake punt off, right? Hold on. Here's my thing. This is what I need to know. Van, you are a cornerback.
Uh-huh.
So we have Drew Phillips over there at corner.
Yeah.
What are you looking at? So it's already punt safe. I understand there's some. Now we ain't at that level where we could just be taking plays off, but you expect them just to bloop it. But here's the thing, man. When you always use cerebral, you always talk about pre-snap, all this other stuff. So if he's on the 37, how is he gonna get the ball up in the air and back down inside the 10? Because we're not fielding inside the 10. So that you taking that in consideration. But now this is what I need to know from you. Is he, and I've seen the video, but is he playing the receiver man to man? Or even if he playing a soft ass man to man, looking at the quarter or looking at the punter, you don't hear no thud. You don't like. How do you just take that play off? And I understand. Now, don't get me wrong. Now, Van, tell me if I'm wrong. Don't get me wrong. Now, some plays you just take off. Like on a punt, you might just run in next to the guy and y'all play buddy. You're not really being really aggressive. But it was just so much in that play. And the reason I'm saying this because that was the turn. If we stop that, how much do we go up? 21?
At least 17.
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. So is that am I off by saying that was a big ass play? But how do you take that play? If once you get in between that grid, once you get in between that 53 and a third by 100 and 100 or 120,
20. Mm-hmm.
you gotta play. That's one damn play. If you do your right thing, we off the field. I think the outcome is different.
Bruh, I tweeted this out last week. That's not OPI. I'm sorry, and I'm a defensive player. That's not offensive interference because you don't. What's the word, Anthony? If we fighting, once you touch me, all bets are off. Right. Once you touch me, I'm coming blazing. I'm just like this at first. First swing, I'm unleashing. Same thing. Once DB puts his hands on him, anything goes. That's why I don't like the way football has gone to DBs putting their hands on receivers and they dancing with them down south. That's another thing. But Anthony, you just said I tweeted this. I said the IQ on the back end is not the greatest. All right. I won't see. This is when you just play the game without thinking is when you have trouble. Think the game. First of all, why am I playing man to man on a guy where they got 15 yards, 12 yards, something? Right?
Yeah, it's two. The snap is 15 yards back.
Right. So it's more than it's fourth and whatever, 8, 10, whatever. All right. So for me as a corner, I'm not playing him inside man. I'm playing him where I can see the punter. So I can see, is he punting or is he not? Because the punter, here's the thing. Think about it this way. And I know people are going to say, well, because it's after the play. No, I'm thinking about this shit before the play. What is this? So you're like
Brian at your neck.
I'm
with Van though, Adam. So I don't know.
If you want to call everything by the book, there'll be a lot of calls. Once I'm as a DB puts my hands on you, it kind of
he didn't push him off. Van, this is what people don't realize.
I know what you're gonna say.
He squatted together. They both squatted together. The DB squatted together is why his momentum looked like that. He gathered the squat, I meant.
And this is what this is a push. That's a push. He had his hands on his back extended. That's not a push. I'm defending my space. But okay, fuck that. All that. You want to call a PI, fine. All right. Here's the deal though. It shouldn't even came to that. You don't need a timeout, Tony. Them fuckers on the sideline. Look, a timeout would be like if everybody's running across the fucking field, like not knowing what they're doing. Timeout does not prevent that. It doesn't. You don't need a timeout. And I think, no, that was the third quarter they called a timeout. I think they called a timeout early in the first half too. You don't need a timeout. This is fucking high. This is not high school. This is college. I know what the fuck I'm doing. I don't need a timeout. All right. But even with that said, here is the deal. If they would have put, maybe I'm just going on a tangent. Maybe if their backup quarterback was the punter, I might play a little different. You know why? Because he might be able to throw a 30-yard comeback. Remember, like Andy said, the punter's 14 yards from the line of scrimmage. He's not throwing no damn dime timing route. He's not throwing no great slant. He's not throwing no hitch. He ain't throwing shit like that. All he's going to throw is a fucking jump ball. That's all he can throw as a punter. So why am I going to play where I can't see the ball? So I'm going to play outside man, and I'm going to play soft as hell. For all people who say soft coverage, that's when you line up at like 15 yards at the sticks and be like, okay, you're going to come to me. He's 14 yards deep. How far can he throw it? Okay, man. I can't. So let's say he's 14 yards from the line of scrimmage. He's going to throw. So add 14 yards to this damn throw. So let me see. How far can a punter go? Probably can get it to the 20. I'm going to look at him, and I'm going to make sure he punts it. If not, now I got to play man. When you take your eyes off the ball, now you at the hands of the receiver. That's the whole play the fucking ball. If you know they're gonna fuck it, if there's a chance for a fake, you play the ball. Here's the other reason why that play didn't work for Andrew Phillips. If you play a man, right? Let's say he punts. Guess what you don't want to happen? For that ball to hit you when you're getting close to the 15-yard line, because now it can be a turnover. So now I'm going to get a little apprehensive, right? But if I'm playing, if I see the ball, punt it, now I can be like, oh, got it. I don't have to fucking block because we ain't fucking returning anyway. It's going to be a fair catch or it's going to the end zone. So to me, that's bad technique, man. And here's the thing, and now I'm going to give it back to you, Anthony. I love the fact how people want to blame coaches for everything. As a coach, Anthony's been a coach. We can't teach every fucking situation. And if we could, let's say we could with AI and chat GPT and all that shit. What if we could, right? Are they going to be able to remember every fucking situation? You got to be a football player and be like, coaches calling, and you can see on the sideline, all the fucking coaches talking about blunt punt save. You don't call punt save just to fucking run punt save. You thinking that they're going to fucking run a play. That's what punt safe is for. Right. It's for to prevent a down fake. All right. So if I'm in punt safe, I'm already thinking I'm on high alert. All right, they got a chance to run a fake. So that's on Andrew Phillips. And I can't say it anyway.
Hold on. I'm trying to, dang, man, I can't get this stuff up. Man, you get new equipment, man. Everything work just right, man. I ain't used to those glitches. All right. So let me get back to these comments. They over here wilding. Adam is a little aggressive, little joker. Adam, Tavion Robinson was a deep man.
Yep.
And I said this on Sunday, so that wasn't the defense. And I'm saying if they are in a true punt safe, I don't know why you got somebody back there and there's only like 37 yards between you and the end zone, which you condense it because you're not catching inside the 10. So you got to. But my point was this: if Drew plays a little tighter, and there's a safety out there, a safety might break. And this is what I was saying on Sunday: a safety would break on that play once because he's watching everything. Yeah. As soon as the ball's in the air going 30 yards, Van, you said break as soon as he cocks back. You get there, you at least make the tackle. It's not a touchdown. So that's why I felt it important to tell Adam Bryant that it wasn't defense out there because the defensive player would have at least made the tackle. Now they probably would have scored, but I don't know. Knowing our defense, they get tough inside that 10 though, so ain't no telling. All right. Apparently, you told Bluegrass Boss you don't get animated, and apparently he thinks you are getting animated. Why didn't they double the gunner? Why'd you double the gunner on the punt safe? We wouldn't. I mean, I don't know why.
Okay, if you double the gunner,
you putting yourself in
a light ass box. So that's 5 people. there's a punt returner and double on the gunners. That's 5. So now you only got a 6-man box. Nah, that ain't the way to go.
Let me go back up top. Whereas we had some comments up here. It was downright embarrassing that the offense is the slowest in the nation. Is that really a problem to you, Van? That people are saying around the plays and us being slow? Now, it doesn't help Leary, is what I'm understanding. So, in that case, I understand. But
that's
otherwise,
some bullshit. People just trying to find reason. Anthony, did this offense, and this is why I fucking did this offense, same coach. Did anybody complain in 2021? They had the same issues in 2021. And here's the thing. I don't want to hear no shit about the damn clock. Because you know what the issue is? If your third down efficiency is as low, I think we were 100 and something in third down efficiency. That means you ain't sustaining drives. You know how you get your play count up? No, by sustain a drive. You know what that does? We played 7 games. Let's say we sustain 8 more drives. At minimum, that's 24 plays. At minimum, you got 3 more plays, right? That could end up being 50 more plays. So the damn play and shit, everybody wants to find. You know what? It's all about people saying shit. I think TV said this today. Someone says something and people hold on to that shit. Like, oh my God, I found. Oh, there's a reason. Let me hold on to that. Come on, man. You got the exact same procedure you had in 2021, and y'all MFers ain't say nothing. Anthony, what did we say, Anthony? I think we said it sometime during last year, or maybe in between last year and this year. Did Liam Cohen catch lightning in a bottle his first year here?
Yep.
I don't know when we said it, but I know we said it
all along. Yep.
Because here is what I don't like. So, some people, for some reason, and I understand Liam's got a little more personality than Scangarello. Not a little, he's got a lot more personality than Scangarello, right? So, you gravitate to him, right? When are we gonna start putting some onus on Liam? I don't personally think it's on him. But if y'all MFers are going to say Scangarello was an issue, why ain't people saying shit about Liam Cohen? Because I don't think it was on Scangarello. I don't think it's on Liam. But a lot of y'all said it was on Scangarello last year. So y'all got to put some shit on Liam Cohen too. If you're going to roll with that last year.
Yeah.
Right? If we got the slowest offense, we got the worst third down efficiency. If we can't catch balls, we missing layups, we jumping off sides, we holding. Y'all kind of skip Liam and put on Coach Stoops. Why does Liam get a honeymoon again?
That was it. We asked, did he catch lightning in the bottle? But the second part of it was, we talked about on here, and I asked Dale Robinson if he thought Wandale made, in so many words, if we thought Wandale made Will or Will made Wandale, he was creative with his answer, but it pretty much came out that Wandale was already doing the stuff he was doing before Will. So I did want to put you on what Adam Bryan did say. Receiver. Here's one thing, man. I talked about it on Sunday morning. And I don't know if people on radio, at least we got visuals on here. On radio, I don't know if people get the thing. And this is one thing you said. You defensively, I'm offensively. If you play, and I played corner a little bit, and as a receiver, this is what you're talking about watching. This don't even really take watching film. If you release off the ball and the DB jumps inside leverage, why would you just take that invitation? Like, oh, you know what it remind me of? It remind me of you at Walmart or Kroger somewhere, and there's 15 people in line. Then you see a line over there with one person. Probably because that person about to go on break, but you got motherfucker the 16th person come up in line. But hey, I want to jump over here. Like, lucky me.
Or maybe that person with the one person in that line is slow as hell, and everybody avoided them because they suck at checking people out.
It don't look like that for no reason, though.
Right. Well, what's the thing in basketball where, coach, I'm open for the three, I'm gonna keep shooting it. Man, there's a reason why you fucking open for a three. Dude, bro. I don't know if I was the first. I'm gonna fuck that. I know I was the first. I know I was the first to bring out the whole wide receiver coach, and the wide receiver's not progressing. And we talked about this before, Wandale brought his ability to run routes from high school. He ain't been Nebraska didn't teach him how to run routes either.
Right.
Because he was in the fucking backfield. He was toting the rock more than he was running routes. Here's the deal. When all of them, when I see Barry and Brown, when I see Danke, when I see Anthony Brown, I'm calling Anthony Brown until he tones up before I call him Stevens.
With Anthony White.
I'm gonna call him Anthony Brown. I'm not gonna call him A White now. All right. If they all releasing the same way, either they're not coached and they're bringing this from high school, or they're coached to run those routes that way. As a corner who watch film on this team, I'm like, I ain't got to worry about shit. Because they're not going to stress me out at all. I don't care if Barry Brown runs a 4 flat for it. The way he's running those 9 routes, he ain't going to never catch a ball. Because I'm not in stress. Boy, y'all just be putting stuff on people. Y'all really think Will's leadership? Okay, I'm gonna stop. Scott. I'm sorry.
They do got some valid points. So I'm gonna let you get back to your point. Before you go back to your point, does this team not lack? If there was a clear-cut leader or a couple leaders, and that was another point I have to get to today, some of this would be different, right? I think Stoops, I've said this all along, Stoops is a player's coach to a fault, which is fine with me because I ain't never had a player's coach. So that's fine with me. But to a fault. But at a certain point, the team's the one taking the L. Stoops going home with $10 million no matter what. Right. So why not get you a bowl game, a 10-win season, SEC championship? So while Stoops ain't telling y'all not to do X, Y, and Z, that don't mean the other, 80, 90 players can't. Go ahead. I'm gonna let you
I have a question. See, this is why I no doubt Will's voice carries a lot of weight. No doubt about that. Right? Here's the deal. This is how I put it. Mike Ditka, Bill Parcells, similar coaches. Andy Reid, Tony Dungy, similar coaches. 2 different styles. You ain't gotta be to be a successful coach. You just don't. There's no one way to lead. I personally likes a guy who's not up and down. I like a guy like Devin Leary who knows you did fucking wrong and who don't embarrass you in front of the world. So for me, I don't see a difference. Here's the great thing about all this, Anthony. People try to find a reason to blame something or somebody, right?
Right.
If these receivers caught the ball, Devin Leary would be a great leader. If they caught the ball, he would be a great leader. Like all this shit, we trying to find a reason. Is it because the slow plays? Is it because of the clock? Is it because of this? Is it because of that? Sometimes the game is fucking simple. Tote the rock, block, Don't fumble. Don't turn the ball over. Pass the ball. Catch the ball. Defend the run. Defend the pass. It's that fucking simple. All this other shit. Well, is it because of this? Is it because of that? Can we get no? These boys are just not. They're offensively, man. It comes down to this. How can you have a successful passing game when you got one of the third highest drop rate in the fucking country? It's kind of interesting that a quarterback can miss a throw or two. He sucks. But wide receivers missing 3 balls a game, oh, it's on the quarterback. Come on now. I'm not saying Devin Leary isn't at fault because he misses some layups. But damn, we miss a 3rd and 5 on that whole shot in cover 2. If Anthony Brown adjusts to the ball and catches it, it's a house call. If he catches the ball, Anthony, how many times have you seen an offense convert a 3rd and 20? Yeah. Not 3rd and 12, not 3rd and 11, not 3rd and 15. It's 3rd and 20.
Right.
If you catch that ball as a first, dude, I'm gonna tell you right now, as a corner, I am livid. We gave up a 3rd and 20, 3rd and 10. I would give you that on occasion, but not 3rd and 20.
Yeah, bro. I will say Scott Gregory and Van hit the nail on it. And Van says this all the time. I ain't big on him, but he does have a point at this point. This team is good. The pieces are good. It is simple. Execute. Person runs, tackle him. And I'm a big proponent of saying you're not gonna tackle me one-on-one. You're not gonna tackle SEC player. But I said tackle him. So that gotta be 3 of y'all. Whatever. They pass the ball, knock it down, or tackle him once he catches it. I mean, it is simple. If you just do your routinely things, this team is a lot better than they look like. What you leaving out, Scott, is drop balls, penalties on 3rd down, penalties after the play is concluded. The crazy part about we don't even fumble the ball a lot. Like, it ain't like we giving up fumbles. We ain't getting intercepted a whole lot like them. Like most teams, have fumbles, interceptions, and stuff like that. No, like all we got to do is just play regular football. Pee-wee's football. Do what you asked to do. And our team is good. So the comment that this team just ain't good is hogwash. But
here's the crazy part about it. This is what is going down on first. So I'm gonna get I don't know. Anthony, in my lifespan at Kentucky, I would have been doing back steps to be 5-2.
Right.
Dude, I don't think I ever had a winning record after 7 games. You know what? I know I didn't. Maybe in 93, the first year, we might have been 500. But we ain't never had a winning record. Dude, we are 5-2, Anthony. We are 5-2. And here's the thing. This is why I want people that have been saying this for forever. Y'all stop looking at the fucking brand. Start looking at more football. Have you not seen Mississippi State play? I said at the beginning, they got a new coach with a new offensive coordinator. That's not Will Rogers' offense. Mike Leach offense is Will Rogers' offense. So it's Mississippi State. Have you not seen Tennessee play? Did Tennessee not lose to Florida on the road?
Right.
Did Tennessee not lose? Okay. Not saying that matters, but I'm just saying, y'all trying to act like all these, all right? So Tennessee. You leaving out Florida, Scott.
No, that don't count. That one don't count.
Of course it don't. All right. So now, have you not seen Tennessee play? I said, Andy, did I not say on here, Joe Milton, the quarterback that everybody won off the team last year, not your starter. So if you think Joe Milton's as good as Heaton Hooker, you haven't watched games. All right. So that's Tennessee. I told you about Mississippi State. What is South Carolina record in conference right now? 1-3?
Are they?
Yeah. Yeah. And then Louisville. Y'all want to say all this shit about Louisville. Did Louisville just not go to Pitt? That was 2-4 and fucking lose. So all this stuff, we're gonna lose games. I'm not saying we win those games, but for everybody fucking getting into that feel like, oh my God, we're gonna lose every game the rest of the way. Come on, man. Now, could it happen? Sure. But some people are already just saying we are gonna only win one. Damn, it was 1-4. We're gonna only win possibly one more game. If that's how you feel, let's stop the season right now. Just pencil in 6-6.
Well, Scott, let me ask you this. Let me ask you this, man. How much faith? Here, 2 questions. Double. I always ask 2 questions at once. I'm Ginsu. I always got to ask 2 questions at once. You know why? Because when you snap the ball, I could catch it. I could run it. Like I ain't no one way man.
Touche.
Pause. I'm a one way man. No. So my thing is, do you think honestly, do you think can we recover from the way we went into this, the way we slid into this bye week? And the second part is, if this shit was fixable, why do we have to wait 2 extra weeks? Right. Like, honestly, so that means obviously they saw no problem with that thrashing at Georgia, because that should have been a players only beating after that. Look, you'll never see another team play as hard. You'll never see another. You should have came with the promise after that. But now we came out like, okay, y'all fixed it. Okay, this is the Kentucky I know. Then y'all go right back to see, we showed y'all we wasn't no punks against Georgia. So I'm like, who we gonna see coming out of this bye week? I don't know. I got a whole lot of faith, but
I'm gonna say this. I sent out this tweet at least 2 of the last 5 years. I said this: if we went 11-1 and lost to Tennessee every year, would y'all be okay with that? And the majority said, hell the fuck no. So if we beat Tennessee in 2 weeks, I don't want to hear shit. Honestly, I don't want to hear shit the rest of the year, because now the season's over. We win that game and come 6-2. We ain't gotta win another game, because a lot of y'all said if we beat Tennessee, that's all we need. You know why? Because some of y'all are selfish. You know why? Because some of y'all don't want to hear your partners, your this and that, saying, we beat y'all. That ain't what it's all about. Just like if we lose to Louisville, oh my God, now I gotta go to my family up in Louisville. Who fucking cares? If you can't handle a little bit of adversity, I don't know what to tell you. If we go, let's just say we win all the games, and we get to the last game, that means we'll be what? 9-2, right? Let's say we go 9-2, right? We beat Bama, we beat Tennessee, we beat South Carolina, and we beat Mississippi State. But then we lose to Louisville. We finished the season 9-3. Are y'all gonna be pissed off because we lost to Louisville? Although we beat Alabama and Tennessee, are y'all gonna be pissed off because we lost to Louisville? So I know some of y'all would rather beat Tennessee and rather beat Louisville and lose to Bama.
Yeah, Tennessee do got a hell of a punt returner. We might not want to punt at that MFer. That little joke, get up through there. It was something back here I wanted to. So everybody keep asking about these hot routes, and I've talked about the hot routes the whole time. And I think there should have been some hot routes implemented for Devin, because I think Devin can process when there's trouble and get the ball out of his hands. The problem is, correct me if I'm wrong, Van, we got an NFL coordinator, and in NFL, they don't typically use hot routes.
They ain't no hot routes.
They do not use hot routes.
They ain't no hot routes.
So I was assuming that they would implement them for him, especially if you got a weakness on your line. But you don't come with a playbook and go through the whole damn playbook and scratch out, take your eraser and erase out the point where. So it is a valid question, because I assumed that was going to be something But the more I look at it and it's not happening, I'm assuming he's an NFL coordinator. NFL coordinators don't run hot routes. They call the perfect play, and if it ain't there, we just live to play the next play most of the time. So,
but honestly, the reason why there are not a lot of hot routes is because there are usually layers on the route tree. Yeah. There's usually a guy who's usually a little quick release valve guy off top. So normally you don't have to have a hot route because it's just not needed. But I tell you one guy who will fuck a quarterback up, that was Mike Morris. Because Mike Morris didn't have no down short release valve. They were all 10 to 15 yards down the fucking field. So, but usually there is a release valve guy. There's a check down guy usually in the NFL. There's no hot routes though.
We go back to I know everybody. I think so. I don't know if people tuned in for the bashing of Woodard or whatever, but somebody did ask, what is Woodard doing in the off season? Does he? Well, you did. I mean, I guess I don't know in a sense. Does he deserve any blame? Here's one thing. And Tony Franklin's my dude, man. Tony Franklin's my dude. He was a leading rusher, I believe, in Murray State history when he left. Like 600 yards.
Yeah, I think so. It wasn't. Yeah, you're right.
But when he was coaching me, and Derek Homer and all these people, he was asking us to do stuff like he was doing these drills, and I was looking at him like, that shit's stupid. Like I react like we practice and spin moves. Now I have seen people practice tripod. Why? I don't know, because tripod is instinctual. You know what I mean? But we got to understand. We had a kind of a working relationship. We both understood. Like, you do this good, I ain't gonna waste your time doing this. Like option routes, we'd do that a little bit, but that was something I was good. Let's work on, getting seam routes. Let's work on blitz pickup. Let's work on other things, lining up in the slot in case we need to use you in the slot. So I'm wondering, is it Woodard? What is it? Woodard?
Woodward.
Because Woodward don't run a 4-2-4-3. Woodward, I don't know if he's ever tried to press coverage or press the, you know what I mean? Because that's one thing we do all the time on pat and go. We lean. If he gives you an inside release, if you give me outside, even if you give me inside release, I'm pressing you back to the sideline because I know I'm going inside. By the time I boom this and go inside, it is what it is. So I'll hate to speculate, and that is Liam's boy. But at the end of the day, man, that's why I never hire any of my friends. Like, no, because I'm gonna expect more for you than I expect out of anybody else on the staff.
I feel you.
You better be the last one. You better be the last one I gotta come have a talk with.
I feel you.
Underachieving. But
I feel you. No, that's true. I don't know, man. I just don't like the feat of attitude that we have right now. We lost. I mean, one thing about this team, they have come out. The one game an SEC game they didn't come out hot was Georgia. They came out blazing against Vandy. They came out blazing against Florida. They came out blazing against Missouri. That's not usually Stoops' MO. I mean, dude, how many times have we gone up 14-0 on an SEC team? We've done it 3 times, 3 out of 4.
Yeah.
So it's not, I'm going to say this. So for people who say, I'm going to say with this. So with people who say this team is not prepared, if you're going to go that route, well, how are they getting up 14-21-0 on these SEC teams? I'm not counting the first 3 games. I'm talking about the SEC teams. How are they doing that? That means, I would say that means they're prepared. Because if you're not prepared, you're not going to come out fast. Now, what happens after that is the issue I have. In this last game, man, I'm watching this game multiple times. I don't think people understand. The game was 20-21. It was 20-21. Even when it got up to 28-21, I'm like, okay, we're still in the game, though. Excuse me. So, I don't know, man.
How much did we miss Trevin Wallace?
I don't think we missed him. I mean, obviously you missed the kid, but
Even on the punt save, does things change on that punt save? It's just a couple things that was a little bit uncharacteristic.
No, that punt save. I don't know how else you can play the punt save. They had 8 men in the box, so any little run play.
I'm saying communication. You talk about Ed Reed. I love watching videos on Ed Reed and Ray Lewis talking together. Their communication was so. And like I said, I'm not only that, but there was some points I thought we were playing soft on defense. There was just some things I thought that happened, and I don't know how much longer we're gonna play that. Like, why can't we play at 5 yards? Like, ain't our cornerbacks good enough to play at 5? Why are we playing at 10 to disguise the look?
No. Well, there's a lot of shit that happens. You know, like I said on Cat Talk Wednesday, when you know whom the guy is next to you, how he plays shit, you play your shit differently. I'm gonna just say this: there's a guy. I don't want to call a guy out because I just don't feel like calling people out yet. But there's a guy on this team that is not playing well at corner, and he's not the first two. And a couple of those passes were completed on him. Have no idea why he played that way. The other thing I want people to understand is that when you play man, and this happened to Andrew Phillips in the third quarter, because they was going that way. Yeah, in the third quarter, they had him play man to man a couple of times, and he had to cross fields because I guess he plays the field side corner, I guess. All right. So they played man to man. He made a tackle. Then they come back and play man to man on a different receiver. He missed the tackle. See, people don't understand the one position on the football field on offense that hockey subs is the receivers. So if you play man to man a lot, you ain't playing against the same guy who's running the same routes on you, so y'all can both get tired at the same time. No, them MFers bring a fresh guy. So that shit happened. I still can't get over this though. I just want to reiterate this. I said this earlier. With all the shit that happened, the penalties, the drop pass, the few drop passes, the personal fouls, we were still up. So someone said about adversity. What adversity did you not see in the first and second and third quarter that we not come back? I'm gonna just say this as a defense. I don't know if I ever got this and this happened, but I don't think we ever had this situation. We just gave up a touchdown to end the half, 17-14. Ooh, our offense coming out. Okay, offense gonna get us back in this bitch, right? And they turn the ball over on the 30-some yard line. We're already down 17-14. For that defense to come back out and hold that team to a field goal, I thought the game was ours. Because that was a situation right there where adversity hits, and if this team can't handle the adversity, that was a time to fucking fall down. Not only did we hold them to a field goal, then we fucking went up 21-20. So all the adversity talk, again, that's some people trying to find a reason and hold on to something. That wasn't an issue in this game. That wasn't. It was an issue of a couple things happened. I know Lynn was like a couple plays back after they went up 28-21, but
shout out to old Ty Bryant. We had him on the show. Van, do you realize when we was making our way up the ladder, and I don't even know where we at on the ladder now. I think we up there lightweight. We had the back-to-back Mr. Kentuckys on our show when they was pups, like when they was just playing football.
Yeah.
I'm talking about uncanny, not the stuff where you got set it up, where Larry Vaught set it up or KSR.
Right.
Just in their living room talking with us before they became big.
Right.
Can we got an eye? Can we put an eye on people? Can we put an eye on talent?
Whoa. Don't have people come at us now. Just a little bit. We just a little bit.
I thought about that the other day. I was like, we had Dane and Ty on here, man. Like on just casual talk. Was we doing film today?
If you want to, I got something.
We can talk over some. Yeah, we can do film and comments and see. Why did Sanders attack their QB after the play was over? Saunders.
Why did he attack it? I don't know.
That's what Carter Hall was talking about. Did he pick up a late hit or something?
Yeah, he picked up 2 flags on that one play.
2 on 1 play?
Yeah.
Oh, he shoved him?
He shoved and then I think he kicked him or something.
Damn. I thought I remember him hitting or something to shove.
I don't understand why that does that. All right, y'all. We're gonna get into it. First touchdown, man. And I said this, and I really believe this. Let's go to end zone view, Anthony. It's gonna even be better. Now, why can our running back press the leverage better than our receivers can?
Right. I did notice that.
This MFer, this guy right here has got outside leverage. It's obvious he has outside because it's already outside, right? So instead of what Ray Davis could have done, would just do that. And he would have fucking been right there.
Mm-hmm.
But what Ray did was he made him uncomfortable. He ran at him. Now he's got to say, oh shit, coach said, don't let him get outside of me. So I got to make sure he don't get outside of me. So see that? See that cross step? I know you can't see it, but this foot goes in front of that right foot. So now when Ray goes up, it's hard to react. I know it's all the film. This is ESPN, y'all. So Ray goes up. That's separation. Watch this. Watch the natural separation.
And he on top of him, so he can't really do nothing.
And he can't do shit. But have you seen that kind of separation from one of our receivers when they playing man-to-man? Dude, that's a yard separation. That's all I need as a quarterback. Easy pitch and catch. But tell me why can a running back understand, let me press the guy's leverage and then stem off of that? That's play number 1.
Hold on. Before you go any further, because everybody, it's something I meant to bring. No, not on there. This ain't even on the film. Everybody keep bringing up the punter. Shit, there's been about 12 comments about the punter. I played on the team. We really didn't have to punt, or really didn't. I'm talking about 3rd, 4th, and 15. Really wasn't the punting situation. But I see they keep on commenting. We never really addressed that. Do you think punting is a huge issue?
Punting is an issue.
We got an Aussie punter trying to do traditional punting.
But here's the thing, and you don't. I mean, I've heard, I wasn't at the game, that was a strong win. When in the 4th quarter, he was punting against the wind. So shit ain't gonna. I mean, shit happens. The problem though is when we got a bad punt, why we gotta add 15 yards to it?
Yeah.
If it's already a bad punt, then just give him. He already cost you probably a 1st down and a half. Then you're gonna give him another 1st down and a half. You just gave him 3 first down. Instead of giving 1 and a half, you gave him 3. So everybody my coach to tell me this: the play before the play. Everybody wants to fucking get on the punter. What about the damn people who are legal procedures, personal fouls? It's already a bad one. You just making it worse by adding on to it. So it's everybody's fault.
All right. Well, we average 40. He's averaging 40 yards a punt. Yeah, we down there. We ranked 60th, 62nd in the nation. But we only a yard behind Tennessee. Let me see where at. Let me see where the big dogs is at. Alabama's 48, so we 8 yards behind them. Florida State 7 yards behind. All right. I don't know. I don't know. I don't really pay a whole lot of attention to that. especially as an offensive player. If my punter ain't no good, I got to keep him off the field. But
I gotta give this dude some kudos, man. As a guy who dropped a lot of picks, this motherfucker has a thumb cast on. All right. But this is what's so important. Look at this guy's eyes, man. You see right now where his eye, look. See, people I'm gonna go back because people piss me off with this. All right. This is a hard route for a corner. They run a seam route, then they run a wheel route. Guess who has the wheel route? JJ Weaver. He ain't gonna never cover that. And no shade on him. There ain't too many guys who are gonna cover that. All right. So my thing as a corner in high school cover 3, he would stay outside number 1, and they'll just fucking throw that all day. But in college, in the pros, you got to get in between 1 and 2. So he's going to get in between these two guys, and he's going to read the quarterback to determine if he should drive that or drive that. Well, so let's go to the other cut, because this is why it's important. So you can see the guy right there. He's on top of that guy because look what he's on the yard line. He's short of it, right? So he's in between. He's on the numbers between 1 and 2. But the great thing about it is his eyes. So he's going this way, right? You can see the body lanes going that way. But because he can see the ball thrown, he changed his course. Here's the other thing that inexperienced guys would do. They would turn their eyes back to him and see where he is and lose sight of the ball. This guy's irrelevant. The most important thing in football is that thing, is this thing. Dude, that's a fucking great play.
Yeah, it's ball hawk.
I don't think people are giving Liam enough credit on his route concepts. Like this route works against anything zone or man. He's going to drive a zone guy out or a man. Then he's going to stretch one guy. He's putting stress on him with these two guys. This is an easy read by a quarterback. If he expands, this is the guy. If he goes this way, that's the guy. This is great route concept, great pitch and catch. That's an accurate throw.
Why not just hit the tight end, though? I don't think you go wrong either way, but
because and it's hard to tell. That's why I can't tell.
A dude is lane.
I think that guy, this corner, was about right here.
Okay.
Right? And this guy ain't going to outrun him.
Right.
And it's 3rd and 11. So it's kind of unfair because you see the ball thrown and now you see him closer to him. But see how he had to come down this way. He was probably about right in here.
Okay.
Great pitch and catch, right? Now, this is the hot route. I'm glad I put this in. This is still, to me, on Devin Leary. And this is why I go back to the trust factor. You talked about this earlier. Watch this. If he's looking down the barrel, he sees this guy coming. This is not like he was looking this way and this guy comes backside, strip sack or something. He's looking at him, right? You see this guy playing soft. Now you're reading this guy. He did not expand. Why not throw the ball right now and timing? Because you know he's running out route.
That ain't what I'm looking at. I'm looking at off the release, and that's what I'm telling you. See, they do what they being told to do, either from Liam or their receiver. What I'm expecting right now is go back to the release.
Okay.
On the 29-yard line. Okay, here's what we talk. The guy that's on the edge, that guy he's leaning, his chin is over his knees.
This guy.
He's coming.
Yep.
So either the guy at the apex of the trips or the guy on the inside should replace him. That's where the ball is supposed to be delivered. That's what we taught on the hot route. You replace that guy that's coming because you already got your eye on the guy that's coming. So nobody sat in that window. So whoever that was coming across the middle, right there, the outside receiver should sit right where he came from.
Okay, but here's the problem. That's why it's a dickum coverage. He's coming for that though.
I still think you get it off in time. From what I'm talking. No, you don't run. You don't run in there. I'm saying right where he at now. Don't even run in there. Just turn around right now. The ball should be coming out right now. He should be turning right now.
Okay, I got
off
you.
the back plant. Like he won't get there. I mean, he gonna get there. He may break it up, but I get right there. I'm talking about before he even get to the. No, see, if it would have been, the way we was taught, that thing was gonna be coming out on your third step.
Okay.
On his third step, but like I said, I don't know if it's changed, but that's I don't.
No. That is. I learned that in high school. You replace the blitzer.
Right. So he should have been in the same spot where that guy left from.
This is why I still don't think there's trust. You see him, right? Right. As a guy who has looked down the barrel, I know how much time I got so I can throw this and get it off and still get hit. All right. He's running an out route. I don't have to wait until he turns. I can feather a ball out to about right there and make that a catch, especially when you see he's looking. This guy's bailing, right? This is what I want people. So that guy's bailing, right? And then this guy's going to hook up and this guy's going to run him off. Well, this guy's got to stay with him. And if I'm looking down, this guy doesn't expand, I'm going to throw it out here and either he's going to catch it or it's going to be incomplete. He could throw the ball right now. He can throw that ball to about right there, and that's a first down.
I like him curling up over the middle better than that because that guy is squatting right now. If he throws it right now, that corner or that safety is squatting.
This one?
Yeah. It's gonna be. I would rather took that hot jump. I'd rather took the hot jump.
I got what I'm saying what they running now.
Yeah.
Pass it outside, he ain't gonna get it because he's inside.
Right. On time, as long as he's throwing on time,
Right. Well, all you have to do is throw it right now.
Right.
And it's not a fireball. You put a little touch on it, and he catches that, or it's incomplete.
Yeah, you're right. Got them a little trust issues.
That's a trust thing. You gotta trust that he's gonna be there. Bruh, Anthony, I don't think people, if you wasn't at the game probably, you understand this. This is the last guy of defense. There's nobody else back here. There's nobody back here. The next guy is him. If he catches this, it's touchdown. I don't understand. Is it hard for right now for him to adjust to the ball? Like, why not take a step in and then catch it?
Even better yet, man. Why was he at the bottom of the numbers that whole time? Why did they automatically just run to the sideline? Why not just be at the bottom of the numbers and fade you out that way?
I don't know. But that's 3rd and 5. This is 3rd and 5 right after they score on the punt. I don't have a problem saying shit like that. And this is the problem I have, right? Anthony, why does he release? You just said it before. Why release so wide? Ain't nobody trying to jam him.
Right.
That guy's not even looking at him.
Yeah, I'm staying on the numbers. I just brushed on the side of him.
Right.
Like, it ain't like he got two hands up. He's not squaring you up.
No, break his arm.
You slap that arm up and just stay on the bottom of the numbers. Yeah, man. They getting poor. They getting poorly taught, man. I'm convinced. I'm going over there tomorrow.
Catch that ball though.
And they gonna say, "Who the hell are you?" I'm gonna say, "Hey, you got a media guy?"
And the thing about it, honestly, that hand does not bother you because it's not that close to the ball.
Well, I don't know about that. When I saw that, he still should have caught it, but he's not looking the ball in.
And that ball is not like fingertips away.
It don't make no difference, man. His head never came down on the ball.
Right.
His head never came down with it.
You're right about that. Now, dude, this is the kind of shit. This right here, Anthony, fucking bothers me to the utmost. Because you just dick them. As a corner, you come up and press, and then you bail, and they throw the route that you want them to throw. The only reason you press bail is to play the damn fade. There's no other reason to fucking play press bail.
That's the only thing they should be able to get off.
That's the only thing. So my thing is, see here, this is what I want people to understand. See, the worst thing about playing DB with him playing like this is right now he's in his blind spot. And as a DB, when somebody's in your blind spot, especially now, what if he hooks up, right? So you kind of apprehensive. He's in your blind spot. See how he opens up? Because he panicked because he's in his blind spot. So how do you stop somebody from being in your blind spot when you press bail? Fucking bail outside. You know why? Here's the other reason. This is why, Anthony, I keep saying, you only become great when you know what your other teammates is doing. You know you got a teammate inside. So they run something like this, you got a guy who can get under it. Now, if this guy was back here, oh shit. Then I can understand that. Bullshit.
This what concerns me, man. I see a Rocky playing in the background. This is what concerns me, Van. From what you just said, and people watching, a little nugget for you. He played that well. He playing the defense. That the defense was called to prepare for that play, Van. So why is this MFer so comfortable throwing that ball? Like, why not eat it or pull it down? Why are you at this point right now? Why are you still comfortable throwing that ball? Do they see something on film that tells them, oh, wait? And that's the same thing that happened with the damn fake punt. It is something big. They just seen something on the film that our guys ain't finishing off the play.
You ain't lying.
That is crazy. Like you said, he in perfect position when he cocks back. Like, how you even gonna try me?
Right. I don't understand why he did that. Why? That to me is panic. That to me is panic mode. He panicked. And he guessing. But when someone, I'm gonna just be honest with you, I've done this. When someone gets in your blind spot, it freaks you out because you can't see it. So what you do is don't let somebody get in your fucking blind spot. Because I'm serious, that right there is a bad feeling. Because you want to keep your eyes on the quarterback, but now you can't feel the receiver. That's why you gotta fucking be outside or be on top of him. Ah, dude, it should have been 14-13 at halftime. This play shouldn't have happened.
Yeah, you're right. You're right about that.
That right there. I don't know why he pivot, right? There was nothing. Here's the thing. I say this all the time. I can be looking at him, but I cannot see him. How many times you daydreaming, you look at somebody, and they say, what are you looking at? No, I'm not looking at you. He's looking, but he's not seeing. Because right here, there's nothing that says back shoulder fade. Ball's in the air, and he stops. He pivots. No reason. He was in good shape. If he just kept running, he might pick it.
Yeah. I still say, and I understand what you're saying. You're a Kentucky fan. I still say, if I'm Missouri, I capitalize on the play I ran. And that's one difference between us and the rest of the SEC. They executing if he runs it.
They fucking executed and we didn't. No, you're right. Now, Anthony, I have a big problem with this. You tell me, am I wrong? I don't have a problem with the play, so to speak, but I do a little bit. Because why ain't the guy who told the rock come out at halftime? I don't get that.
Right.
Second of all, why you getting to Barry and Brown? Why not give it to Tay Robinson or someone a little thicker? Why not give it to Demi? Why not run this play to Demi? Right? Because you ain't expecting to hit a home run. So why not get it to someone who's used to holding the ball, who ain't as slight. That's the only problem I have. I don't understand why we're giving the ball to Barry and Brown.
You don't, or you just don't want to tell the people?
Well, I mean,
what do you think happened in that halftime? Do you think body language spoke?
Yeah, I got you.
You think words were said? I guess I'm fucking invisible. Ain't no telling what was said. I don't know.
You never know.
Well, if you catch it in that, then after you come back, well, if you catch a damn ball, you might get more. Hey, man, I would love to see what's going on in there, man.
Bro, I don't think people understand how elite of a route concept this is on 3rd and 20. This is what I want y'all to understand with the timing. All right. We're trying to put this guy under stress. We're going to run the corner off. We're going to bring a guy, and this is what defense sucks at. We're going to bring a guy right there and hook him up. We're going to bring a guy right behind him. And the pass should be thrown away on the same level. So it looks like we're throwing it to him, but no, that ball's going to keep going, and we're going to throw it to him. Watch the timing of this. This guy comes here because the quarterback is looking right down the pipe. Now, he should have never did that. The ball goes right over his head. Right over his head for a fucking first down. Dude, that's 3rd and 20. Watch. That's what I want people to see. This is elite route concept. Hit your guy and bring a guy right behind him. Look at it.
Yeah.
That ball is thrown. Watch. He's like, oh, shit.
That's a damn good ball.
Because he's looking right here. He don't know if he's looking for somebody behind him or right there. You can't tell me that's not a dot. Over the outstretched arms of a linebacker and hit him in the fucking face mask.
How the hell do you not catch that? You know, it ain't enough jugs machine because that time it looked like he looked the ball in, but his head never went to the ball still. Like he's still looking back at the quarterback. It ain't looking at the ball because it should be looking for the sideline now.
And his hands are too far apart.
I still don't think that's an issue. It looked like why did his head not go with the ball? That's the point I'm tripping. Like why on his head like right now going toward the sideline?
I don't know.
But that's what happened last time. He didn't look the ball in, and he might just not have that down pat. And we got that from catching tennis balls and jug machines too, though.
But somebody told me that he don't drop the ball at practice.
They're using the regulation football?
Right. Dude, I don't think people understand how great a pass this is, dude. First of all, the pass concept, the layers are on point. The layers on point. And then to drop this ball over his outstretched hands on the money on 3rd and 20.
Don't lead him to the corner.
Shit, man. Now Anthony called this PI, but the funny part about it, he did the same shit on the punt. It ain't called PI. So which one is
there?
it?
That's PI right there.
No. See, this is what you forget.
You can impede his progress. You can just impede his progress.
No. See, in college, if the ball's not thrown, I can hit your ass out of bounds.
But you can stand in front of him so he can't run forward.
I can do whatever.
You're not shoving him, huh?
If the ball's not in the air, I can do whatever the hell I want to do to you.
I ain't know
that. Really?
I know you can impede their progress.
Dude, I can push you. I can hit you. That's all I did. That's the only. So they didn't call that. So this is not PI because his head is back to the ball.
If that's a fact, then I give it to you on that. I didn't know you could just impede their progress while they running toward the ball.
Well, now look, I'm gonna just say this, y'all. This play is virtually impossible to cover. Now, the only guy who can make a play on this is him. I want y'all to understand this. They go all action away, bring him, and they bring the back, which brings the backside guy. There's nobody else over here because the corner's got to take number 1. The back's got to take the wheel route. They bring this MFer all the way from this side of the ball. He's a tight end over here, or the stack tight end. The tight end takes D-Jack, which D-Jack should go into his zone coverage, but it's kind of hard because dude blocks. Dude, this is a great ass play. And that was before the 4. What play I got now? Okay. People want to fucking play man. Oh, why don't we play man? Why don't we play must man? Why don't we get in their grill? Okay, so now we in their fucking grill, right? Right? Mano a mano. I got him. It's the him defense. I got him. I got 87. I got him. Know what happens? You don't got one linebacker for the damn run game. Watch. Ty Bryant's going this way because he's going that way. So don't fucking say it's Ty Bryant's fault. Linebacker can't go under. He's got to fill his gap. And when this is the only play I saw Rayner do something bad. When Rayner goes under the block, there's the fucking hole. If Rayner goes this way, this is not a touchdown.
Yeah. You
can see it on the end zone. If Rayner goes like he's supposed to, keep working to right here, these guys are flowing, and this thing only gets about 2 or 3 yards. But once he went inside, he doesn't have a teammate over here that can fill that hole. Everybody's got their right holes. We got gaps. One guy isn't in the right gap. Guess where they run to? Right there. Just imagine if Rayner was here and these guys would make that tackle. If Rayner was here, those guys will make that tackle. Wow, I think that's Dion. Watch right there. See that? That'll be a tackle right there. But no, we got to be more aggressive on defense.
Yeah, that ain't our thing. We can try to bend and not break.
This last play. Dude, please tell me a reason why we throw these fade routes to the smallest guys on the team. Please don't tell me it's not NIL. Okay? Because, Anthony, look at this route concept backside, dude. We got 13 personnel, all right? We're going to go post. We're going to go second level. And we're going to go wheel route. We got a wheel route on the damn linebacker. But watch this right here, that post route, the first post. Just watch it. Tell me he's not open.
Oh, yeah, he can bang that. Yeah.
Can he not bang that?
Right.
Why are we fucking throwing to the fucking shortest guy on the fucking field? A fade route.
Yeah, that might be the whole problem, man. With a lot of this, NIL trying to keep people happy, and I was concerned about that, man.
Dude, he is butt naked open. He's butt naked open. Dude.
He should at least been anticipating that. So it might have been premeditated. He should have at least been anticipating him coming open.
That's an easy throw. That's not a 50-yard throw. That's a 10, 20-yard dime right there. We just saw him throw a 20-yard dime to Anthony Brown that he missed. He can throw that route there.
They got to get Anthony Brown them catches, man. Got to get them recruits in there. Might have been recruits in the stands, man.
We throw it to the smallest guy on the fucking field.
There's a lot of layers, man. I'm telling you, there's a lot of layers to this game, and it ain't the game we grew up playing, man. A lot of layers to it. Everybody got to be happy. I'm trying to look up something really quickly. I can't even find it. So you say, what was the last thing I was going to say? It was about the, I guess I already said it, about the players only meeting, and why did they have to have, like I said, why did they have to have a players only meeting? Why is it happening now? Like, if y'all had issues,
why do we need to know that they had a players only meeting?
That is true too.
Because I've had a players only meeting, and ain't nobody know. I know it's different times, but that's between us and the fucking players.
That is true. That is true. There was a lot of stuff that came. Maybe Stoops trying to get them off their ass, man. Did you hear about really quickly? You hear about they said something about the game and okay. And the funny thing about Stoops presser or the Stoops the show, he be just chilling back in a chair, like just be chilling back, like chilling. And they asked him something about, that we think we got the personnel and why the guys ain't doing this. And he said, the guys, they get tired and they made some mistakes and we not quite there yet. Whoop de whoop. He asked him at the end of it, said, we got to pony up. They say, hey, if you ain't happy with the product out there, we got to pony up to get some more NIL so we can get some more players in there. I don't know if it was ill time, if it was ill written, but that's just an odd thing to say. Like, man, I got my $10 million. You need to pay for me some more players so I can keep doing this. Or I could be wrong.
When is it ever a time? There's never a good time for that. Ever. So I don't have a problem with him saying it. He's going to get criticized, but that's what the world is about now. This is what the country is. This is what life in 2023 is all about. Either you're going to, whatever you say is going to get criticized, don't matter what. Here's my problem with this, and so we'll get off. So here's my problem with this, Anthony. Do you remember before the season started that certain people were up in arms about the NIL and they got on Mitch Bernhardt? Right? Did they not get on? What's that, JMI? Oh, JMI not doing it right? So why? We need to form our own. We need NIL. Our NIL situation is horrible. Did we not hear that in the summertime, in the fall, that we need more NIL? NIL sucks because of Mitch Barnhart, who is not all that bullshit about NIL in the summer and the fall, right? So why can't Stoops bring it up now? Y'all have a problem to bring it up in July, August, before the season started. But now when a coach bringing up said we need some more NIL, what's the problem?
Well, hold on. I can't completely agree with you. The problem is, what you telling me is you just lost 2 games back to back and your team wasn't prepared. So this is where the problem came, motherfucker. You weren't preparing them. And your response is, give me better players and we can win more games. No, well, we want you to coach. So before the season, yeah, we want NIL so we can put the best product out there. So I give you that. This one can be misconstrued as, well, yeah, we lost 2 back-to-back. Yeah, we ain't quite there yet. But, give me more NIL, we'll bring more. But at the beginning of the season, we was talking about NIL. He was asking for NIL. And it'll be a question at the end of this year because I don't know who's returning next year.
You are right. For the people who ain't say shit about NIL, you can get on his ass all you want to.
Right.
But I saw a tweet from a guy who has a radio show that bitched about Mitch Barnhart and NIL. Then now he says, oh, you can't talk about NIL. You can't have it both ways.
Yeah.
You can't have it both ways. So that means to me you got a vendetta against Mitch Barnhart. Because NIL is NIL. When is it ever bad for me to bring it up? Because it is a real thing now. We just saw it.
Right.
It is a real thing. So, all right, I'm done.
I remember people saying NIL wouldn't cause any player division. Shoot. Who said that?
I don't think it's causing in division.
Shit. Hey, I don't know about that. We'll see at the end of the year. We're closing in on that deadline I gave you at the beginning of this year.
What?
Beginning of this talking season. How many months I gave you? 13 months or 11 months. I think I started off at 11 months. We closing in.
For what? Wait and
see. You'll see. Wait and see. You say it ain't cause no division. We'll see. We will see. Ah, man.
Hey, hold on. Before we stop, I don't know if this is gonna help, but I just thought about this with the NIL deal. If anybody want to advertise on this show, let us know.
That is true. That is a good deal. You can advertise with us. We got thousands of people watching the show. Most of them watch, some watch tonight. Most of them probably in bed. They'll watch it tomorrow. They'll say, yeah, come on, advertise. Speaking of advertising, if you want this, it's Ray Davis. I want to thank God and the Big Blue Wall Ray Davis shirt. Head on over to goose21tees.com. Get you one. Pony up. She pony up Superfan and pony up $26.50 a month. What is that for?
Oh, that's for that whatever 15 thing, I think.
Don't talk about that's what you're talking about. Van over throwing shade.
I don't throw shade.
God, I pony up $300 a year. I don't know if that go to NIL. That just go to me being able to use the K house. 200 and something, whatever it is. And I don't even get to go because they took my tickets. But before we get out of here.
Hey, we still working.
I your numbers. I know you done got 150.
No, we got not quite 100. I think we got 79.
21 more to go.
I will put the link to his wish list on his show. And if y'all want to donate, it'll be awesome. He's truly appreciated, y'all. I don't think y'all understand. Great kid, high ACT score, great grade point average, good kid, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We are going to get up out of here, man. It's been a long show. Been a long day. We've been doing radio since 7 o'clock.
Yes,
this
shit, huh?
So head on over to YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, X, Twitter, Facebook. Like, subscribe, share, follow, bring a friend. And somebody said it earlier in the show, man. Don't be afraid to hit that like button. If you dislike us, hit the dislike button. But we only got 2 like buttons, and we done had probably 30, 40, 50 people watching at some points in time. So yeah, man. Go ahead and like, man.
Hit a button. Huh? Hit a button.
Yeah. KSR ain't gonna be mad if y'all say y'all like it. If y'all like it. We ain't got no beef with nobody. We ain't got beef with nobody.
No.
So yeah. Come on back next week. Bring a friend. And don't forget to hit that like button next week. Don't be scared to hit it, man. Just a little old button. Man, it ain't nothing. We'll be back next week. We're gonna have I don't think they're gonna tell us no. We had the boys from Knoxville, Tennessee, former or 1990. When did Charles Woodson them win? 98?
99. They were 98.
99. They won in 99, I believe. Yeah, no, 1999. Huh?
98.
97. No, Tennessee won in 97.
Peyton Manning is only a year younger than me, so he had to graduate in 97. This last year had to be 97. My last was 96.
So they won in 98. Charles Woodson won in 99?
I think they won 98. I can find out if you want to know.
No, I don't want to know. Anyway, I think I'm sure it was 98. I just don't know when Charles Woodson won in 97 then.
Okay.
1998 national champion Volunteers will be on, man. So we're going to talk about the Tennessee game. We're going to revenge our loss last year.
1998. 1998.
Yeah, I knew that's when they won. I just thought Tennessee, for some reason, Charles Woodson won the won the Heisman in 98. So I was confused about that part.
Yes, he wanted the.
So they won in 97 then. Michigan won in 97.
Yeah.
All right. Come on back next week. I'll be back. Van be back. I got a new shirt to wear next week. Head on over to Goose 21 Tees and get your Ray Davis, any type of shirt. UK basketball's around the corner. Get one of them shirts. We'll be back next week. Peace out.